Hi everyone. So in this video, we're going to be talking about the schedule of assignments and how that relates to what you see on Blackboard. So at the end of your syllabus, you will see a schedule that lists all of the assignments for the semester. We're not going to talk about all of the assignments for the semester. We're just going to talk about this week. Um, and, uh, and so we want to talk about how that's kind of organized, okay? So you see that I've got these columns here. I've got the week in one, right? And the first week is February 1st through 4th. I say then what to read, watch, and listen. Um, those things that you need to, how you're going to gather information. The next column, quizzes, discussion boards, reading responses, things that you need to do and turn into me, and then the suggested due dates. The suggested due dates, I usually think about the class as running from Monday through Thursday, and so I'll have a suggested due date at the end of what's going on Thursday. The last assignment would be due on a Thursday. I know that that's not necessarily realistic for everybody because you might want to be taking the weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm leaving out half of the week. So you can definitely take longer to do all of these things. However, I list these dates as, again, just a suggestion to make sure that you don't get make sure you don't get too far behind. If you need to take even longer than the weekend, that's completely possible. What I don't want to have happen, though, is have you do that too much and end up being a couple of weeks behind. It's possible to make up work if we get a couple of weeks behind, but it's really hard. It becomes much more likely you're not going to succeed in the class. So really try and get all this work done where it says February 1 through 4. Again, that's Monday through Thursday. Try and get everything in here done by Sunday because by Monday, there's a new schedule coming out, there's new work, and you don't want to get behind. Okay, so February 1st through 4th, I've got this divided up into parts. For the first part, you're to read the syllabus, watch all the introduction to this class, and how to email videos, right? So you're watching this video. That's one of the introduction to this class videos. There's one more video that you'll need to watch, the how to email video, and then there'll be a particular response that you need to do for that. So then you can see over here you need to complete all the introduction to this class PlayPosit quizzes. So if you've been watching these videos and completing the quizzes, then you've been doing that. You need to complete the email assignment. So you'll watch the email video, and then there's a specific assignment that you'll need to complete by emailing me. And then optional, you do not have to do this at all, but if you do have any questions, you can post to the Ask Me Anything discussion board. So if you have any questions about what's going on, you can post that. So I'm suggesting that you get all of this done by February 2nd, which is Tuesday. Plenty of time to be able to complete all that. Then in part two, I've got some readings for you to do. Read about figurative language, watch the introduction to metaphors, Battle of the Breasts, and Metaphor and Battle of the Breasts videos, and then post the Battle of Breasts discussion board. I suggest you do that by February 3rd. For part three, you're going to read Welcome Reader Reading Poetry, watch the Elvito and watch the Elvito video. Sorry, it's a mistake there. Sometimes I have these typos. Watch the Elvito video and read El Oviedo. Elvito is a poem, but all that will be in there. And then you're going to complete the El Oviedo PlayPosit quiz and upload the Elvito paragraph to turn it in. And I suggest you do that on the 4th. Again, you may not get any of these things done until Sunday. The 4th is Thursday. That's perfectly fine. I really would hope that you get it all done before the next week because there's going to be more assignments showing up. So that's how to read this grid here about the assignments that are due. And then you can see how that responds to what we have on Blackboard. So this is Blackboard. When you log in, you'll see this lovely mountain scene, ENGL 102 writing about literature. And then you'll see over here February 1st to February 4th. So you can see that it said in here week February 1st through February 4th. And then again, if you click on Blackboard, over here on the left-hand side, you will see that it says February 1st to February 4th. And if you click on that, it takes a little time when I'm recording. It takes a while for Blackboard to respond. So when I show you this, sometimes there's a little bit of time in there. And so you'll see it'll say part 1, part 2, and part 3. And again, that corresponds to what you had in here, part 1, part 2, and part 3. So part 1 said read the syllabus, watch the introduction to this class videos, and how to email videos. And if you go into that section, you go into part 1, you will see these welcome DNGO 102, keeping in touch, course theme and objectives, grading and assignments, all that, and then email etiquette. And so you'll watch all of these videos, complete the quizzes, and then do the email assignment, and then optional post to the Ask Me Anything discussion board. This Ask Me Anything discussion board will stay here in the first week, but you can use it anytime during the semester. So that's how the courses, how the assignments are going to be organized into the folders. So it tells you in here what you need to read, watch, and listen to, and then tells you what you need to complete it, and then gives you a suggested due date. I have not yet completed everything else in here. The parts 2 and part 3, those have not yet been completed, so they're grayed out here. I can see them when you log into February 1st to February 4th the first time. If you log in early on, you might not see parts 2 and part 3. I'm presently working on those, and as I get those completed, they'll show up, and again, it'll tell you what you need to do in each folder. So that's how those work. In the folder here, I also have week 1 schedule of assignments, which is basically, I won't open it up because it takes a long time, but it's basically this, right? It is this thing that tells you specifically about what it is that you need to be doing. So you can see the connection between these assignments that I have on the page here and specifically what we have in Blackboard. I will say that every week when I put these, I'll have the schedule of assignments here. Follow along with these instead of what it says on the syllabus, because I may make minor changes as we go through, and these will be the most accurate thing. So when you open up a folder, again, I've already got the folders set up. You can see on the left-hand side here for February 8th through the 11th, February 16th through the 18th. When you open up those folders, you will see a schedule for that week. You will see what parts there are, if there are any, and when you open up those parts, you will see specifically what it is you need to do. So that's how the schedule of assignments are going to work. So you want to, again, now you know how to do that. The next thing you'll need to do is watch the email etiquette video. I did not record that video, that's somebody else, but it explains how to write an appropriate email, and then you'll complete the email assignment, which is where you just need to email me. Okay, you need to send me an email according to those guidelines, and that'll complete everything that we have in part 1. Then we'll move on to parts 2 and 3. On Tuesday, again, of course, from 4 to 6, I will have a synchronous class meeting in Blackboard Collaborate. I'll send out a link to that. But this is going to keep you going at least until then. So as always, if you have any questions, make sure that you email me. Make sure that you complete the quiz at the end of this, and then you can continue on to the next videos that'll take you to parts 2 and part 3 for the week.